Hey YouTube, you can still be here. Vlog time for April. But here we are. It is April 7th, I think. Something like that. 8th, maybe. Whatever. Here we go. So it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yay. I got this today from Ripped Apparel. It is a Mario World-esque shirt featuring Mario as Optimus riding Yoshi as Grimlock, with a Boo at the bottom that looks like Crimzeek, and then the item block is the Matrix. It was just too cool to pass up. As a huge fan of both Mario and Transformers, I had to get that. And the shirt I'm wearing was a birthday gift from my friend Jeff, and it is a Pokemon slash, I almost said Triforce, well it is, but Mario and Zelda, Pokemon and Zelda cross shirt, with the Triforce and the Kanto starters. So, I'm just a fan of crossover shirts, I guess. So here we are with our Ami slash Oki box for March stuff. I don't have a whole lot to go over anymore. There is one thing I'm going to talk about at the very end of the video, but other than that, just keep an eye on the release schedule. I'll try to iron out something solid for April, and we'll go from there. So we'll go ahead and cut right to the unboxing. If I can get this open. Alright. Layers of paper. So right up at the top we have the Detail of Heroes book for Kamen Rider Wizard. Looking forward to taking a look at that. Love the Detail of Heroes books. For those of you that don't know, it takes an in-depth look at all the suits of the show, as well as some creative design elements as well. So I just really like these in general. They're very beautiful books. Up on the front we have Chisato from Kamen Rider Girls, who is slowly making her way to becoming my favorite of the group. Don't know why, she's just really awesome. But anywho, up next we have a Pokemon sleeves for the card game featuring Mega Charizard X and Y. The autofocus is not wanting to work all that well with these. So, really cool. It says Mega Lizardon, because of Japanese, obviously. Really cool. There's deck boxes in here somewhere, too. We have Kyoryu Gold. So, we'll go ahead and take a look at him, wherever my knife went. Again, as always, Tamashii Nations reviews just aren't that much of a priority anymore. But, if there's a lull, I will try to get to the Kyoryu users. So here is Kyoryu Gold. Love that box design, really cool. So what is next? We have this. This is probably my Pokemon stuff from Yahoo Japan Auctions. Pokemon Zukon figures. I decided to get back into these with the X and Y set. I fell out of it sometime in the black and white sets. But I decided to give it a go again because I really do want to collect Pokemon toys, but there just isn't really anything to collect. The Monster Collection is a complete pain and rather expensive, actually, thing to collect, and plushes are even more so. So I decided to get back into the Zukon line because it is affordable, and they're actually pretty cool. So this is the first set featuring Xerneas, Evoltal, the Kalos starters, and the Kanto starters. So I will be taking a look at that in a review at some point this month. Get more paper out of the way. We got vinyl figures for Kachidoki Arms, which is incredible because I love Kachidoki Arms. And Dark Tiga Dark Ultraman. Never actually got around to reviewing those, but I wanted to finish off the Ultra Hero collection I had going. I think there's one more in here somewhere, maybe. Maybe not. We have Guy from Garo Series 3. So here he is. Again, haven't really been reviewing the Makai-Kados, but it's always an option. We have the Norikai Change Series Tokyugers. So I have Ichigo, Nigo, and Yongo. Here I will be taking a look at all of these in one review because they are all basically the same exact toy. So all three of these will be in one review coming up next week, I believe. I want to do it next week. What else do we got? We got my invoice from Amiyami. I don't want to see that. The Pokepla, Xerneas, and Evoltol kits. This is the combo set. I don't know if there's any differences between the combo set and the retail ones. Maybe some of the stickers, I don't know. But I decided to give Pokepla one last hurrah. Mega Lucario was announced. I have not ordered it yet. If these wow me, then I might pick up Mega Lucario. But judging by the sticker count, I'm not expecting a whole lot from this. So this is probably going to be the last Pokepla kit I buy. If that is the case, I'm still going to review it. But just keep in mind, if you're a fan of the Pokepla reviews, that might be the last one I do. I actually packed them all away as I was moving, and then I took them all out of the box I had them in when I got here. And as it turned out, it was pretty awful. A lot of the stickers came off. A lot of the pieces started falling off really easy. And they just didn't hold up like my LBX kits did. So I pretty much decided to forego the Pokeplas, but we'll see. So I'm not sure if this is actually the same one from last time or not. No, it's not. I think the last one was 3. But another Amazing Spider-Man 2 poster. This one's different, so that's always cool. We got one for Godzilla. Sweet. I'm actually looking forward to this. Not a huge Godzilla person, but the movie looks cool. Captain America 2. That's really neat, too. My room is going to be decorated with Japanese movie posters. Legend of Sanctuary. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's a Saint Seiya movie. Neato. So we got that. Oh, cool. The Pokemon, I think this is the Diancie and the Cocoon of Darkness one. Then on the back we have the Pikachu the movie poster. See, this is where I get conflicted because I don't know what side to pick. Probably the ones with the Mega Evolutions, I guess, but this one's got Dedenne on it. Conflict! Cool. I got one for the Precure All-Stars movie, the third one. Bamage. I got my first Precure poster. Yay! So that's really cool. And then finally, of course, one for Kamen Rider Wars. Take a look at that when that hits. So I got a ton of movie posters. Thank you, Oki! I don't know if you watch my videos, but thank you. These are all awesome movie posters. The only one I'm actually not really interested in is Saint Seiya, and Saint Seiya is still a really cool franchise. I'm not sure if Oki picked these up or if they were shipped with one of my Pokemon orders, the Zukons, but it is a sticker sheet featuring Diancie movie stuff as well as the Pokemon World Cup stickers. Pikachu is Japan's mascot for the World Cup or something like that, so we got some cool stickers for that up there. And then on the back we have the Charizard TCG set advertisement. So that was a ton of freebies. I'm really excited. I'm more excited about the stupid freebies than anything in this box. We got 2 more of the card packs. 2 of them were Vince's and then the rest were mine, because I am a huge Charizard person. I love dragons, and despite the fact that Charizard didn't become a dragon type until his Mega Evolution in X, I still just really like him. So I also got the associated deck box with the 2 Charizards on it. Mega Lizardon on the back, X, Y. Really cool, so that will be my new default deck box. Also got Vince's as well. And last, but maybe least, we got the Renketsu Bazooka. I will be reviewing this maybe this week. This might be Friday's video. Because this was actually supposed to go up a long time ago, but it was a Miami order, so I couldn't. So this will probably be Friday's video after the tank and car carrier rushes. Mainly picked it up for the energy russia, not gonna lie. But we'll go ahead and take a look at everything soon. I thought there was another Ultraman vinyl that was supposed to be in here. Maybe not. Yes. Tiga Dark and Ultraman Dark were supposed to be in here. I did not see Ultraman Dark. Here's Tiga Dark. We got him. There's Kakidoki arms. Don't fall on my camera, please. So I am missing a toy somewhere. Hopefully Oki still has it. If not, he owes me 500 yen. But actually a little less than that because it was from Miami. But I will hunt that down. Maybe did I? Found him. He was right here. He was in the papers. So, crisis averted. I found him. That is all for the unboxing stuff. Like I said, keep an eye on my review schedule for the order I'm going to do things in. I'll pop up a calendar and figure out what order goes where. As for retail toys in the US, the X-Borg and Vecker from Makai-Kado, whatever. From Super Mega Force I have yet to find, but those will take a slot somewhere once I do find them. The Wave 3 figures are starting to pop up on Amazon, I guess. They're already on Toy Wiz, but that is the first wave of Legendary Rangers. So if I either order those or find those, if they pop up at a store soon, those will take a slot too. But for now, they're just kind of whatever. Lock Seeds. The Rider Lock Seeds, I still would like to do. They are still on the back burner. But I will try to slot them in this month. There isn't as many toys in this box that I actually review. So I should have some slots left in the month. I might take out the last week, maybe, and dedicate it to the Rider Locks and basically just film them all and upload 1 or 2 videos a day since they are so short. But we'll figure it out. I'll have to bring up my calendar and take a look at everything. So a lot of people have been asking about my den. As you can see, it is basically done. Everything is kind of where I want it. There's still some things left sitting around, so pardon the mess still. But I've been delaying this long enough, so I want to go ahead and show off the den a little bit. Alright, so here's actually my review station. There is my knife, all the stuff we just unboxed, the office calendar that needs to be changed, my work computer, which is also my fun computer, just a bunch of stuff on my desk, my printer that needs paper. Here is my arms change display. This is how I currently display the arms change figures. The other arms are in the back there. The weapons are just in a pile. I need to get a container for those. Here's my lock seeds. All the deluxe and lock vehicles are up top. The bottom shelf is for the Rider Locks, whenever I actually review those. So those are all of my belts, some gimmick holders, Chibi Arts, the rest of the space for belts. The Genesis driver is currently being guarded by an Oviraptor, but it doesn't fit in those cubbies. It's too tall, and the Sonic Arrow is mounted on the wall. On this shelf, I've got my Pokemon card collection, among other things, and then just some books down there. My Forza switches, some leftover Gaia memories, the card archives, binders, more Gaia memories in there, my drink supply. Over here is my LBXs, along with Power Dizer. He's just chilling. Left a lot of space open since I have this box right here is all full of kits I need to build. Pokemon manga and related stuff. Right here I got my Forza and Wizard gimmick toys along with Birth. Turtles right here. And then at the bottom I got my Digimon Fusion stuff. Just some boxes I need to go through still. This is my mecha display, just the ones I decided to keep. Go-Onger, Shinkenger, Magiranger, Geki Ranger, Deca Wing Robo, Go Busters, and Kyryuger is hiding down there. The couch. Here is my entertainment center. Right here, this is where a lot of the cool stuff is. S.H.Figuarts Case 1. That is Shinkenger, Gokaiger, Gosei Knight, Go Busters, and Kyryuger. This is my Super Robot Chokins, and then the mini Battle Ready figures. Next shelf is all Retro Fires. And this shelf down here is some odds and ends and the Joint Gatai series. I actually brought those back from my parents. Here is the Legacy stuff. I got the Morphicon set there. Autographed green Automorphin Ranger. Right there. The DVD collections. Some random MMPR stuff. But mostly Legacy items. This is eventually going to be filled with some PR figures. But right now it's just my Mega Man, Wargreymon, my Pokemon D-Arts, a box full of Skylanders. This case is all of the other ones. We got Hurricaneger, Deca Ranger, and Bokenger. And then up here is Jetman, Ranger, and G-Ranger. Akiba Ranger is up here. DVDs, there's Isabelle, Tales of Symphonia, various other video games. The Office bobbleheads that Kate got me. My Chuck figures. Troy is guarding it. Disney Infinity down there. Got the Super Scope with a yoga mat. Like I said, a bunch of odds and ends, morphers, and stuff are all in here. Kyryuger stuff in there. Judenshi and Gabu Revolver in there. Over here we have the Makai-Kados up there. My first shelf of SIC. The O's SIC get their own shelf because they're eventually going to take up that whole shelf. Then I got the Gadget Memories, or the Memory Gadgets, did that backwards. The Candroids, Food Droids, and Plow Monsters. There we go. Then down here, I've got the 2 premium Guy Memory collections, the O Metal collection. Kirby and Pot Smoking Pikachu fell down. But those are all Televi Kun and Televi Magazine issues that I've bought. And just a bunch of Toku-related books and such right there. And then last but not least, my Zord Builder stuff is all up on top of the entertainment center right there. Here's the table. It's got a Predaking on it for no apparent reason whatsoever. Wow, I got the hiccups. That's cool. A water jug for water. Pokemon calendar. And then up on top, we have my Keitai Suskan 7 mini Pla little guys right there. So that about does it for the room. So hopefully come next month I can get that a little bit more finalized and everything in place, but we'll see what happens. Who knows with me? You never really know. I'm a lazy bum. But anywho, so I'm going to go ahead and play with some of these, figure out what we're doing the rest of the day. I need to go to the store to pick up bubble mailers. But regardless, I've babbled on long enough. Hope you enjoyed the room tour and all the posters and cool stuff. So we'll see you guys next time. That's someone else's phrase. That's not mine. That's Kevin's phrase, I think. I stole phrases. That's always bad. Signing off and such. No, I stole everyone's phrase. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and have a great one. Bye.